Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I cannot believe it's 2019. I hope you guys had a fun and safe New Year's Eve celebration. I am ready to go for 2019. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna be giving you guys a look at my planner and just giving you a quick overview of how I schedule and plan my month and my weeks, what I do on a daily basis, how I get myself set up for the day. If you're new to my channel, first of all, thank you very much for checking out my video and taking the time to get to know me. My name is Amanda and I'm a homeschool mom to 4 young kids. But before we get into the video, I do want to say thank you so much to all of you who are supporting my channel. It is the new year and I wanted to take some time to just give some appreciation and some acknowledgement to you guys. I've been so blown away by all of the encouragement and the support that I receive on both my channel and my Instagram messages that I receive from you guys. So it is just such an encouragement. I want you guys to know that it's extremely uplifting, and this is why I wanted to start my channel in the first place, is to create this community and to be able to support you guys and encourage you guys. And you know, I receive encouragement from you guys as well. And that is what is so great about technology and about the YouTube platform. Thank you very, very much for all of the support, you guys. So I always start out with a blank piece of paper. At the beginning of every month, I like to go through and write down all of the big, important appointments that I have coming up, or if there are things that I need to remember to get done that month, like making appointments where I can't assign them to a specific day, but I have to remember them. I will jot them all down on that piece of paper and then add them onto the planner. These stickers are a lot of fun. I got these on Amazon, but I know you can get a lot of planner stickers through Michaels, and Target has a lot nowadays. And they're just a fun way to be creative and add a little more visual interest to your planner. I just picked up my planner from Target. There are a lot of different designs of planners. I really like the ones that are a little more simple. As you can see, there's not a lot in here. There aren't a lot of motivational quotes. There are planners that have those, and then there's areas where you can do a lot of extra notes. I just like that this one is so open, and that way if I need to make changes after I've written something down, there's a lot of room to add things as well. And then having these colored pens, I find that it helps me a lot when I'm writing things down. This way they don't just all get jumbled together, all the information. I'm able to color coordinate things if I want, and it makes it easier to look at, and it breaks everything up so that it doesn't just look like a jumbled mess of writing all over the place. So I like to use Pinterest a lot for the recipes that we use. My husband and I follow keto, and there are a ton of recipes on Pinterest, so I usually will pull that one up and then try to meal plan for the week. It just helps him and I stay on track better when we meal plan, and we've got everything thought through. It also makes grocery shopping a heck of a lot easier, I've found. So Pinterest is a great resource for meal planning, and I have found a lot of benefits when it comes to meal planning. So after I get my meals thought through, I only do it for about a week. I know some people will meal plan out a full month, and I am just not able to do that. If our life changes, I find that a lot of times we're changing the meal up, so I don't like to plan more than a week out. But then I'll go through the entire month and write down all the appointments. And this is just a personal preference. Really, with planning, you just need to find your style. I really prefer the pen and paper. I like writing things down. I find that I will remember things better if I actually write it down. I've tried to use different things on my phone. I know there are a lot of really great desktop planners and organizers, and I might use some of those one day, but right now this is just working better. But it's really important to find something that you enjoy doing and you know it works for you and your lifestyle, so that you will stick with it. Another thing would definitely be to find the best time in your day to sit down and do your planning. Most of the time it's early morning for me. My husband gets up early and I get up with him, so I'm usually up by about 4:45, and then I've got a couple of hours before the kids wake up, and I just find that I'm so much more awake and alive in the mornings. I know that sounds kind of crazy with how early I get up, but it's my personality. I like to get up and get moving on things. So I'm usually up doing the planning and checking in on my daily planner early in the morning, and it just sets my day up better. But you might have an evening time that works better for you. Occasionally I will sit down and do nap time, which I actually was today. This was during my kids' quiet time. So I will do it occasionally during that. But most of the time for me, it's early morning. And to be successful, to be consistent with it, you definitely need to find a time and assign it and stick with it that works for you, and make sure that you're not trying to do it during a crazy time when you can't really sit down and focus, or you're distracted and busy. I do get asked fairly frequently how I schedule everything and keep track of everything just with homeschooling and having all of the kids at home. I have definitely found for me that it works really well to start broad with your month and then you narrow your plans down as you go into the week. At least for me, that works better because that way you can change things if you need. I mean, yes, our life is very busy and it does change, and I need that freedom in my planner to be able to adjust things and move things around. So that's why I start with the pen and paper and I just jot down the big things that I know need to get done for that month. And then I only plan a week out. I also won't put things in my planner, like for example my YouTube videos, until the week of. I plan those separately in their own little binder. I will kind of do the same thing that I do with the pen and paper. Sit down and jot down ideas for the month and then really sit down and plan them out and figure them out. But those are all done in a separate planner, and then I will add them to this planner at the beginning of the week when I know what my week looks like. Otherwise, things can get busy and the filming can get in the way, and I like for the YouTube videos to be the first thing that I adjust and move around so that they're not driving what's happening in our family. I work the videos and my schedule around what's going on in the family rather than the other way around. If you're new to planning and you're trying to make it a habit and put it into your life, I would say the biggest thing is just your mindset, just changing the way that you think about your own personal accountability. You have to show up for yourself, you have to make a commitment, and most importantly, maintain that commitment. And that is why I think it's so important to find a style that you enjoy and you're not going to be pushing yourself to do because it's something that you don't like doing, and then finding that time that you know you can plan around and commit to, and it's not going to get pushed around because the day changed, this day is different versus that day. And that's the biggest thing for sure. I go to the gym 4 days a week and I write that down. Even though it's the same time every day, I go to the same class time every day, I still write it down in my planner because it's a really good visual reminder to me that I'm making that commitment and I'm going to make that a priority, even if other things in our day need to change. You have to show up for yourself, you have to make yourself a priority and make your time a priority. That's the biggest thing that I've learned over this last year, is that our time is very, very important. It's one of the biggest things that you can give yourself and give other people. So prioritizing it, planning it, that will make a huge change in your life. So here is just a quick look at my week, you guys. As you can see, it's not super full. The kids' schoolwork takes up a lot of time. I do have days, as you can see, where I don't go to the gym, and on those days, that's when I'll go to places like This Is For The Kids' School Crafts, and I will get things like that done. Grocery shopping is on Thursdays when Nora and Dane do their ninja class, and after church we usually go to Sam's Club and do all of our big shopping for the week. And then laundry is done pretty much every day, but I do like to assign certain days where I will do, like, say, all of the bedding or washing the kids' outdoor jackets or the towels, things like that. I do assign those specifically. And then Nathan and I are trying to do budget checks at least twice a week, so I'm writing those down to make sure that we get those things done. But I like to keep it pretty free form. Again, I like all the open space that it has, and it just gives me room to change things around if I need to. So I hope you guys found this video useful in giving you ideas of how to bring planning into your life. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this video. Again, thank you so very much for all of the support you guys have shown on my channel so far. I'm excited for 2019. I'll see you guys with the next video.